an extraordinary morning here, extremely intense hours, probably about 6 hours of intense rescue operations taking place, not only from the vessel we're on, which is operated by MOAS, the Migrant Offshore Aid Station, but by other vessels, charities operating alongside the Italian Coast Guard here just off the coast of Libya. I want to switch our camera around here to try and give you a sense of what you're looking at. That vessel there is a rescue vessel, and on board you can see probably 200 or so migrants who this morning were on incredibly flimsy dinghies. They'd been let loose off the north coast of Africa from Libya with the help of smugglers, trying to reach what they would hope is a better life in Europe, but they only have about 5-6 miles worth of fuel on board. And they would all drown if they were not rescued by the likes of MOAS, who you can see here. The intensity of the rescues today was such because they took place at night. We were on board this vessel when one of the rubber dinghies, and these are small dinghies that are not designed for the open seas, came close to our vessel. But because of the panic, because it was night, because most of those on board are unable to swim, it capsized right next to our rescue vessel. 7 people died, drowned, and some of them actually didn't drown, but died from asphyxiation from the fuel that was being used by the smugglers on the small dinghies. You can see some people here now, some migrants here being transferred off that other rescue vessel I just showed you and onto our vessel, because we've already got about 400 people on board and 7 dead bodies. The plan now is to take this vessel back to Italy, where people can disembark and then be processed for their asylum claims, either to be accepted or to be rejected. You can see at the back here some of the, I hope the picture's holding up, you can see some of those that were rescued a little bit earlier on. And just over here, the smaller craft is offloading some of the others back onto our ship so that we can make our way. In the distance there, you can see the Italian Coast Guard who coordinate all of this. They use the help of charities and volunteers, but they're coordinating it through a rescue operations centre in Rome. You can see another rescue vessel over there. I want to try and take you onto the bridge just inside to show you what's happening in here. The rescuers said that the intensity was more than they've seen for some time. Marco is the captain is over here alongside Marco on the left here. Marco,
yes.
You're live on Sky News at the moment, Sky Television. Can you just tell me how intense was this morning?
Yes, today it was intense for the fact that today the rubber boats were jam-packed. They put as many people as they can. We had one rubber boat which has 160 people on board, so that was incredible. These boats are made just maybe to handle not more than 100 people. 100 people is already fully dangerously loaded, imagine with 160. So yes, that made it really difficult. Since that was jam-packed, they were jumping and walking on fuel. Fuel fumes were coming up, people were fainting, so it was horrible.
And you almost lost one of your own team as well.
Yes, one of our rescuers, while he was trying to, in fact, he managed to bring up 4 babies, while he gave me the last child. The rest pulled him into the water, so he was swimming in fuel, and he almost fainted. In fact, the other rescuer went and he recovered him because he was unconscious. It was a very dangerous situation for us.
Okay, Marco, thank you very much indeed. One of the things that some people have said to us, and they want to understand more about the fact that if the Migrant offshore rescue team, MOAS and the others, continue to do this, there is an argument, so say some, that it's just going to encourage more to come. Well, the answer from MOAS is pretty straightforward. They say they are to think of them as an ambulance. All that they are doing is is rescuing people, saving lives of people who would otherwise die. It's a bigger game. It's a bigger question over how you stop them coming from in the first place. And I should say that 99% of people here are from Africa. Those that aren't are from Bangladesh, from Pakistan. Many people are from countries where there aren't wars. There is abject poverty, but no wars. And that will present problems in Europe because they won't be able to get asylum. They will probably almost certainly be sent back to the homes that they have tried to flee.